So we ready to rock?
Yeah, let's do this.
All right, everybody. We're gonna
Hi, everybody.
Welcome, Anime Next, to the Weeaboo Safari.
Actually, get the lights.
Wait, can you get up something?
What? You want some chocolate? You want some chocolate? Oh my God.
Yeah. I have a question. I have a genuine query. Can we come off the John Williams has just rolled in his almost grave.
His grave full of
Jurassic
chocolate.
Park melodica is just too good not to use in every panel ever. The Weeaboo Safari bus tour. Woo! We hope that your safari is a wonder-filled, exciting adventure beyond even your wildest imaginations. But beware, the safari is no safe place for the common human. Many of the inhabitants of the safari can pose a great danger to you, and without modern civilization for thousands of miles, aka about a quarter of a mile down the street, you will be left to fend for yourself to survive or pass time while you waste away. We have created a tourist guide to the various wildlife native of this region of the Weeaboo Safari, of Anime Next, of New Jersey. But beware that weeaboos have been known to be migrants and travel long distances on a rare occasion. I'm just loving the vibe of this music I just found on the internet.
I still feel like shit.
As I'm expecting.
Fucking Operation Hammond.
Because we welcome you as the Nerdfit Safari Tour Services, where our motto is, as always, we drink to forget anime exists.
No, you don't. You wouldn't be here otherwise.
You doubt our ability to remember things.
Oh.
Welcome again to our tour, and we are bringing you to the Weeaboo West Indies, the Sayonara Sahara, the Moe Mojave, the Nihongo Congo, or just some fucking shit, whatever. Crawling from all corners of the earth, the world of Weeaboos is a very diverse group of insensitive white people, each of them with a desire to escape their mundane lives full of mediocrity, only to fill it with mundane mediocrity from a culture and country that hates other cultures and ethnic backgrounds more than their own. Because that makes sense for some fucking reason. It makes more sense when you realize America never got over their own xenophobia and racism problems. White people being like, hashtag all lives new this. But enough of the shit I wrote on a massively down deep spiral of depression. Because we was freaking filthy degenerate assholes, right? Of course I am. I'm a fucking PowerPoint presentation. What is a weeaboo?
Oh, a question scholars have been generation.
Oh, in case you can't read that, when you finally moved from your parents' basement to Japan, but there were no subtitles. Stairs in Japanese. Keep typing at the desk. Maybe if you're typing in enough, you'll turn Japanese.
Nata disashita again.
But anyways, to properly measure a weeaboo, we have to ask ourselves, at what point do they either admit to lacking shame or take pride in their niche fandom of various things, such as anime, games, or other Japanese-specific cultural media. So much, in fact, that they openly reject them and try to encourage people to follow their replacement culture. Weeaboos are typically, I typed the wrong thing. Weeaboos are typically unknowing of their replacement culture, as well adding to the irony of their decision. If these describe you, then you too may be a weeaboo. If you have to ask yourself, am I really a weeaboo? The answer is already yes. Very nonsensical, never really had a big storyline or anything. But that's where weeaboo came from. They were in a meeting and they said, well, if we cut down on weeaboo, blah, 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 and someone grabs a paddle and says, did somebody just say weeaboo? I think somebody just said weeaboo. The next thing you know, there's a line of people in the men's room with a paddle chanting weeaboo and whacking them on the ass.
That sounds like Death by Bunda.
Someone got really annoyed with people calling people Wafanese, so they word filtered it on 4chan to weeaboo. And an internet joke was made. So there you go. brief history for all of you that are probably secretly 12. The sign says, I need feminism because waifus deserve the same respect as real women's.
True. I agree.
What's cringy, aside from the lack of logic, is the fact that it says women's. Like, where's your grammar? Hello. Let's forget about the rest of the reason why that's fucked up. Hello, your grammar. I forgot, this one was going to be a picture of definitely someone that like goes to Hot Topic but buys only the anime stuff.
Oh God.
Upon its breaking point, Restricticus transforms from its cocoon of conformity into the polar opposite side of the spectrum for an undetermined amount of time. It spends more of its time experimenting against social norms than learning why the norms are considered it in the first place.
If you're very unfortunate, you will come across one of these, and they may, at that point, already further evolved into what we like to call Edges Ficatus. The raging shit on the Weeaboo.
Without proper insight, Edges Ficatus evolves into its final state, the raging shitlord Weeaboo, known for its total disregard for anyone else's feelings. It antagonizes anyone else with unfunny and abusive actions and statements. Then, upon getting angry themselves, they use the Schrodinger's douchebag logical fallacy to superficially deflect retorts and criticism.
Now, a few people actually asked me, what is Schrodinger's douchebag? Well, is anyone actually familiar with the concept of Schrodinger's cat?
Yes.
All right. Well, Schrodinger's douchebag, which I forgot the sound effects for, whatever, is the state in which someone is made mad and also claims to not be mad. Usually by modern day kids, sensitive shut-ins, and emotionally imbalanced keyboard warriors pretending to be trolling when in reality they're just baby-rage tier basic bitches that are unable to hold a conversation without everyone being called Hitler, a libcode, a conservatard, or whatever you idiots call each other nowadays. Common phrases are, you mad, bro? And I ain't even mad. Sure. Remember when anime cons were more about watching anime that was harder to access because you didn't have access to them overseas regularly? Remember, Paul? I remember, Paul.
The paddles, the ball. Those are some tight graphics.
Dude.
Yeah. Went in my car to make sure to go and well, I had to crank it up. I mean, it was a Model T.
Do you remember oil lanterns?
I own
Pepperidge
one.
Farm remembers. Back in my day, we didn't have any of these fidget spinners. We just beat the crap out of each other with sticks. I'm bored. No, you beat the crap out of each other. Welcome to life.
Remember the time we drank Hershey syrup?
Yeah, I remember the time of fuck you. Terrible.
Eric is like the most overgrown cat. He's just like, no, don't do it.
Don't
No.
Don't you do
Bad
it.
Eric. God!
Fuck you, Dad.
Either way, Mercanti Collectors is known for their exuberant expenditures, emptying their wallets faster than any political shitposting can clear out your social media friend lists. Their favorite items for purchase happen to be Nerf Fit merchandise, which you can come buy or shit at in the dealer's room, you fucking weeaboos. Do not speak to the weeaboo. They will take this as a sign of kinship, and then will try to further absorb you into their realm of mediocrity. Life, of course, is too short to be obsessed with Chinese cartoons, religion, social media, or the current political climate of the United States. If weeaboos approach you, quickly start discussing academic information. Weeaboos hate learning about how the real world works. Read a book. No reason. Reading's important for one's cognitive functioning, motherfucker. Also, read the fuck out of a book. A burk? Like, what is that? Some
Burka.
Like the Hermit Gerd? Either way, also buy Nerd Fit merch.
Remember zoo books?
You remember Animorphs? Yo.
Yeah.
Animorphs, though.
That shit was awesome.
My favorite
Yerks.
is actually not one of the books, but a Photoshop where it's the singer Seal transforming into a seal. Lost it the first time I saw it.
That's awesome.
Oh, it was. Another good one is Hank Hill turning into a jug or a can of propane.
Propane.
Protein? That's a horse fiction story.
Dang it, Bobby, drink the protein.
You decide to make some really awesome decisions.
Like watching Robotech in the summer of 1998.
One of those decisions is simply, I need to poop. And then you take the top layer of the toilet off and you poop up there.
Why? Why not?
Anyways.